welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFS University. My name's Tam, and I'm joined by
Michael.
James.
And Tyler.
What Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we take in a bunch of your guys' UFS topics as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So with that said, a little bit of housekeeping. If you like the content, please go to patreon.com/UFS University. Throw us a couple bucks. Help us keep the lights on. We'd greatly appreciate it. The topic that I'm going to bring to the table today is very opinionated. So I've gotten some hate for opinionated topics in the past, but I think it's a fun exercise, not just for us, but for the people at Jasco who are listening, or for new players to be like, oh, I never thought about that. But I want to talk about the duality of fun versus unfun. Now, I don't want to talk about like this one card is very unfun. I really want to have like a reason behind, hey, this is unfun. And conversely, I'd like to talk about, hey, what's a fun mechanic? What's interesting or like dynamic inside of the game that like you enjoy playing against this thing, right? Mm-hmm. I'd love to hear this. And honestly, like Mike, you're super new. You've sat behind one deck your entire life, but you've played against a
Plethora.
I was going to use the word smorgasbord. A smorgasbord of other decks that we're all testing here locally.
Other words that were in Charlotte's Web.
What's fun? What's not fun? What have you had a fun time fighting? What have you not had a fun time fighting? That's my question. Okay. So, James, you said we're going to start and we're going to get all of our unfun, toxic, Discord-like opinions out of the way now, and
hate
then
me now, Discord. Hate me now.
Then we're gonna jump into the fun stuff. Let's talk about some neato interactions we can talk about. What's unfun? Pick one thing, unfun, unfair, you hate playing against.
My unfun, hateful thing that I hate.
Yes, he hates.
I absolutely hate this. Is fucking rats. I fucking hate Save the Sea Rats.
What's wrong with the mice?
It's not the mice. It's the rats, Tam.
Oh, no. Them sea rats.
I have no problem with what Void can do with that card. That card is fine
seals.
as a Void deck.
What does Save the Sea Rats do?
Save the Sea Rats says flip or E-flip. If your opponent has one momentum, they add one card from their hand to their momentum.
It does say your turn, just to be like super
It does
clear.
say your turn.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it broken.
I think it doesn't matter. I think it'd actually be more nuts if it's on your opponent's turn.
I don't know. You're
It'd
always down
make
to
your
discard
opponent
stuff.
always a down one.
Well, like
Your opponent would be
you're always down to discard stuff on your turn. You're not down to discard stuff on your opponent's turn. Like I play ability. You play abilities to discard.
So I have
discard
no
stuff in your
problem
hand.
with a Void deck playing Save the Sea Rats. I do, however, have a problem with a Water deck playing 4 Oil Slider, 4 Heel Kick or whatever from Spike 1.
Falling Heel Strike.
Yeah. Being able to just discard your entire hand in one turn.
Then the reason they does that is because those two attacks that you listed.
Unflip 1 Foundation.
Correct.
So you get to play this said card twice to 3 times, 4 times a turn.
Yeah.
Depending on the number of attacks you have with that ability.
Yep. And so
And I think that's dumb.
you discard the whole hand, and then like the main kill would be like Alurophobia and add a gateway shuffle on top of it and just murder them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Water should not be able to do that.
I agree.
I think it should have been a Void Enhance only.
Okay.
That's still, man, you'd have to have the Void character to do it, but like, you could still build a Water Void character to do it.
Yeah,
but
totally. Yeah, I actually don't have an issue with that interaction. Just
It's the only one I don't.
Just don't have a momentum.
Man, it sucks. Jetta exists in the format.
I hear you. Just have a momentum out. If you don't have a momentum out right now, I don't think you play the deck that you're playing, or you need to just fucking kill Jetta. Like those are your two options: either murder him, or turn off his character somehow. I don't know. In Bang exists, Stop exists. Like these are both fantastic answers. Bebop Blues exists. Like turn him off. Tank exists. Turn him off.
This wasn't about Jetta. I just hate Sea Rats.
Yeah, I get it. What's an unfun thing for you?
So mine is kind of within the same role with Jetta, and I don't like Foundation Destruction. So I've always felt it's very demoralizing when in a turn your opponent could neg you so much that like you just lose the next turn.
I'm feeling real targeted.
And then absolutely, Tam, I hate you so much.
I feel slightly
You're fired
targeted
as the
too
host.
because I played Triple Hurricane of Death on you.
Yeah, I mean
earlier.
that also does it. It's also not fun. It's like it's just to to play abilities so freely that make your opponent lose a turn, which in tow makes your opponent lose the next turn because now you have free reign to just continue doing it for the rest of the game. It sucks. Like you have to very early outbuild them so much, and that's really hard to do for a lot of characters. Or sometimes your deck just won't let you do that, and then it's like, well, fuck. I have to attempt to kill this water deck that has every answer under the sun.
Still feeling very targeted.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And then
Yeah, I don't think Lord Raptor has water.
Yeah, he does not. Fun fact.
yeah,
Tyler,
I
we
mean,
can't
like-
kick out Mike, but we can pick a new host.
right.
Mike,
So
you
it's
free?
just-
You free?
Sure.
I don't
Happens.
I don't like being put so far behind. And like that's the main focus of the deck. Like I don't like the Yoshimitsu deck that Travis built. 'Cause
Is
it's
it-
like
Is it also a combination of the trash talk that I do afterwards?
no.
Okay.
It's-
Because if so, I'll stop the trash
No,
talk.
that's fine. I'm
Because
that
you
doesn't
should
bother me.
build more foundations past turn 5. Like you shouldn't have an empty board and me be a deadlock. You shouldn't
I
do
agree.
that. Play the
I
game
agree.
better,
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah.
What do you do? Put all your foundations in your momentum, dummy head.
Yes.
Sorry. No, I can totally see that. I can totally see that.
Yeah, it's just not fun.
I don't like statics that just interact with the game. I hate statics that just, while in your card pool, do this thing. I don't like them. I don't like Big Cyclone. I don't like its design. I don't like Hand Cannon. I don't like Dark Cherry Toad. Those cards should not stay static. They should respond each and every time that the trigger happens. When you try and cancel, when a thing tries to leave your discard pile with Hand Cannon, it should say response, so that I have a chance to negate that thing, right? And it like puts in more interesting cards. Like Akuma easily could have had a thing that says, respond, flip, respond, remove. After a response is played in the card pool, flip that card. It has to be played in the card pool. And so now cards like Dark Emperor are like live. Now Dark Emperor like has a place in the format because like right now Dark Emperor doesn't do anything. Dark Emperor does 0 things. It stops Templar. Who cares? It stops Stop.
Princess Parry?
Who cares? Does it? I think
Respond
it
in
activates
the
her
card
hand.
pool? Oh, it activates when you're right.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop activation.
Right.
Stops
Right.
Raptor.
It stops a Raptor?
It
Or
stops.
it stops Death, Hurricane of Death. Which
Hurricane
that
Death.
card says destroy and Hurricane of Death says destroy. So did it stop Hurricane of Death? Did it though?
It stopped 2
Did
damage.
it? I mean,
or 2
but
speed.
it stopped a ready foundation. It gave it +1 speed.
What are you
Like-
eating, though?
Well, fun
it
fact:
stops it enough.
Hurricane of Death is only damage.
Yeah.
To Jamestown. Okay.
Yeah. But like you blowing up one of your ready foundations is essentially +1 speed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't like statics.
Babies.
And the other thing I don't like is the unfun thing, and this is like really silly because of the character I'm playing right now, and it's really, really obvious. I don't like single big shot answers. Like not big shot, but like Lilith I think is really fucking annoying. I hate that character. And that character is so annoying because I stack my chips all in on like this one fun interaction, and he's just like, seal it. And then plays 4 more answers that are just like, seal it. Like, it's really good in the format right now, just sealing random attacks. But, like, every turn, broken garbage on your character is lame. I'm just sitting over here trying to get powerful 6 to all my cards and draw 3 on your turn. Like, I'm not trying to do anything broken. Tattoo, say my Airgun Smash is just a nutty 6 high for 6. God, it's so lame. It's so lame. It's not like a super thing, but... You know, we're all being specific. Mike, what do you not like about this game? You're super new. Talk it out, man.
Obviously, I don't have a lot of experience. There's a lot of
What do
characters
you hate currently that's
or
not
gimmicks
just
that
Tam?
happen.
Since we're targeting
Well,
Tam a little bit right now.
Whatever.
And because he like racing his time.
if I may, there's a game mechanic that I don't like, and
Yeah.
then there's also, well, I guess they're both game mechanics. There's a keyword I don't like, and then there's a game
Okay,
mechanic
yeah.
that I don't like. I personally don't like the deck out rules because I come from a game to where if you were to draw your last card and you don't actually have a card, then you lose. But I do understand that if I'm trying to play a card, I have to flip a card, so I just lose. So, I mean, it's like balanced. After thinking about it and decking out last week and being very upset, I realized it's a little more balanced than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also play a character that removes 2 cards every time you play an orange card.
Yeah.
And so, like, decking out is supposed to happen to your character because that's what the fire symbol does, right? Like,
Fire
you just
symbol's supposed to go through.
burn hot. You just burn. Just burn as hard as you can.
You get through that deck as fast as possible.
You got a shorter fuse than the rest of us.
I don't like
it.
reversals.
You don't like reversals?
I don't like reversals.
Tell me why you don't like.
Because
Play on your own turn.
it is
dummy.
So dark.
it is my turn. Okay, it is my turn, and I'm trying to do some cool stuff. I'm trying to kick you in the face and throw you around or whatever. And then after I smack you for like 8, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing, smack you for 15, and it's like, dude, it's not even your turn. Like, this is my turn. It's my turn to play. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know like my deck's like defensive and like really annoying, but man, it sucks when your opponent interacts on your turn.
Welcome to the rest of UFS, man.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing Lord Raptor. Like, you get the flash symbol, which says I don't get to interact on your turn. And so, like, it's the one glimmer of hope that I get to play all these super sick E's on my cards. Like, well, I get to do... And then you're just like, High Seas Adventure. No. Knock it off.
Yeah.
We're back to me again.
Ship it. Yeah, I'll
ship it.
take it like a man. Hurricane of Death.
Yeah, and I could see that. When we were fighting against Terry One Dot a bunch, imagine that.
Oh my God.
He was a reversal character. He block, move the card, play the reversal, and then he kicks a card out of your card pool. And so and gets damage equal to the control. So like if you built it all beforehand, or I don't know, like you're trying to do this sick combo thing with like a bunch of punches, you're just like not punch, leave it, get out of here. Or maybe like a tech combo reversal, lift the tech back. Like just couldn't happen against Harry. Just couldn't. That character could not come back right now.
No.
Character could definitely come back right now.
Nope, I don't think so. There are too many broken assets to just add.
I mean, like, there's Comrot and stuff. So, like, no, he
Well,
couldn't.
he has assets. doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if he didn't say asset, maybe.
I think he'd still come back.
What? Now we're talking about. So now we're gonna hightail it. We're gonna flip flop. What's a super fun thing in UFS? Like, why do you not like? Why do you keep playing the game? There's an obvious reason, for the money, but
For the bitches.
yeah. But like, what's fun when you sit down across from your opponent? You're just like, yes, this is a fun mechanic I want to fight against.
It's
Well,
a fun
start
mechanic
back.
I like to play.
Okay,
Get hit, draw a card.
get hit, draw a card. Okay, that's
my
totally
favorite
fine.
mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
That's why Eva's my #1 favorite character. It's just, you hit me, I'm drawing a card.
Yeah.
Now you don't know what I have in my hand. You planned, and now your plan's messed up.
Could I block? We'll never
Who
know.
knows?
We'll never know.
It's a good thing you saw my hand already. Now it's changed.
Yeah, you've already said that like you're a big fan of the flash keyword because like you want to play on your turn and you just don't want to read their cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there any other like fun mechanics that you've seen or like I'm excited to play against this deck, not because it's going to be an easy matchup, because it like honestly it's going to be challenging.
Yeah, it was actually really challenging playing against someone with twice my health total.
You fought against.
I played against Goro.
Yeah. How was that?
I feel like I got really lucky the first match.
Okay.
I feel like I got really lucky. And then the second match was right. We played 2 matches.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think the second match was a lot better. I think the like first match was like 3 stinging skull into like a leg shredder.
Which is almost his whole life. Which is almost 40.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the disadvantage of being like a 7-hander with 19 health, and just like feeling like the underdog.
Man. Oh, buddy. There was a time where everybody at this table was like, fuck, 7-handers are broken. They're so nutty. Like for like the first 2 years of my UFS career, 7-hander won every major. Because just like, hey, the cards in my deck are really fucking good. I want to see more of those things. 5-handers didn't exist. We've got at least 3 topics that were like, hey, are 5-handers dead forever? Like, are they just dead? Bang exists. Are they just dead? Nah, they made really good 5-handers now.
So until Tim Keefe beat me in finals with Spike 2, there had not been a 7-hander that had won. There had not been a 6 or less hander that had won
Singles.
since Jasko era, I think.
All of Jasko.
All of Jasko era.
All of Jasko was
I
7
believe so.
Wow, that's insane. Fact check is in the comments. We'd love to know.
Oh, wait, no. I think Garrett Brett's a 6-hander. I think one of the Garrett Bretts has won. And maybe a Filbert. Man. Not champ cards. No character.
Witzel was a 6-hander, yeah? Witzel definitely won.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
too.
because that's how Ben got his.
That was
think-
the last one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Witzel was the last one. That one was a broken format where 3 out of the 4 finalists were playing Witzel in a diversity era.
Yeah, that's really rad.
What?
How's
You
that
can
work?
sideboard characters.
Oh, okay.
And so they would just sandbag, like one of their buddies was like, I'm playing Witzel. I was the best Witzel. Well, I'm playing X character. I lost game 1. Let's go with Witzel.
I think finals was Caden 2 dot
Yeah.
siding into Witzel versus Witzel. Shout out to Ben Shoemaker. That's one of his character cards right there.
Yeah.
Winning with Witzel.
What about you? What's a super fun mechanic to fight against?
I love blocks that do things.
Blocks that do things.
So,
Stop.
yes. So I was thinking, like, I really liked Siegfried because every block that he plays becomes a foundation, right?
Mhm.
So I never waste a block.
Yeah.
Every
totally.
block does something.
I'm so proud of you. Starting from Goro,
Yeah,
now to
yeah,
Siegfried.
yeah.
Look at you. The exact opposite.
Well, like I never blocked because all my blocks are like garbage.
This is
I
the
wanted
definition-
that card.
this is the definition of character development. That's what
Right,
this is right
right.
here.
It's like I love
Your
when,
arc's been sick.
when blocks like actually contribute to giving you an advantage
Yeah.
rather than just not dying.
Okay.
Like that's good, but when I get to like get something out of it, like I get a plus instead of like stay neutral.
yeah.
I really like that.
I guess I just don't want to die.
Oh, yeah. I'll kill you on your turn, but like I'm right now. I'm
Or on your turn.
right.
Yeah, I dig that. Having your blocks do shit.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm super down. I think Siegfried's like one of the coolest if block then characters.
He's super fun to play.
Like
I love
Raker
playing
2
him.
on all your blocks is really cool.
Yeah.
Or not to bring up the most hated character at the table, I guess, but like Jetta's response was block, destroy, add. Like I think
Man, that'd be really sick if it was
No,
only
hold up.
once per turn.
His blocks don't do shit. It's Jetta that does stuff.
yeah, but like
Well, I
that mechanic
hey,
says my blocks have extra.
I want you
He
to
doesn't
know.
have. He doesn't have. Fuck you.
Siegfried doesn't.
Hey.
Siegfried's blocks don't do
We're-
anything.
This is hate on.
Siegfried
This
does.
is hate on Jetta hour, not Siegfried. All right.
I'm just saying. I think Jetta's thing should have been once per
Yeah,
turn.
absolutely.
I think that would have made it
I
fun.
lose a foundation too. I'm just saying.
Oh, whine about it after you've gotten rid of 4 of ours. It's the reason we're changing my Ivy deck.
I'm not-
It can't handle
I'm-
Jetta and teams.
What do I think is fun in UFS? I actually
Taking away
like
other people's fun.
I actually like fighting Goro, like as crazy as it is. I love being like, I know I'm on a clock, but it's not like a lame life gain throw garbage clock. It's not that. It's
What
Well-
about targeting now, Tam?
every single one of these attacks is gonna wear 4 extra damage.
Yeah, and every one of my attacks gains me life.
Yeah, I just don't like that. I really like the fact of like I have to perfect block everything. I like that feeling of having a fun resource game back and forth of like that mid game of I perfect block 2 things in a row, you smack me for a half block on 1, and we like go back and forth playing this. Not a grindy game, but like a really like having a good 20-minute back and forth. I think is actually really fun.
I will agree with you there, and I also love knowing everything.
Okay.
I know what is in your hand at all times, even though it's on a clock.
Until they play Coffee Samba.
Until I play Coffee Samba, but like, well, I know all the answers now, and you know you're just gonna do your thing, right? It's like you put your answers on the table and said deal with it, and now I have to go through every scenario how I can deal with it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like, hey, is my hand good enough to deal with 4 Shokin grabs this turn?
Yeah.
Is it?
If not, what do
Oh.
I have to do now to
Yeah.
make it deal with it?
Yeah. I think that is really, really cool. The other fun thing that I like is I like the intricacies of like looping cards, which is why I like the ability on
Get away.
Nope. Well, yes, but not what I'm talking about.
He said getaway for everybody that couldn't hear him talking to the mic.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Hey man, we're just trying to make good content. God of Thunder, honky tonk woman interactions. I think that kind of stuff is really interesting. Where like shuffling around my foundation,
Like soft loops.
Yeah, like really soft loops of like I commit this, destroy this, add this, ready it back up, commit it again. Like I think stuff like that's like really interesting.
Or like short close loops.
Yeah. I'm
Not continuous ones, just short, small ones.
Yeah, I'm super down for stuff like that. Or like the small little engines that exist, like obviously designed for combat and balance fighter are meant to work together. And so like having your deck be a bunch of little baby engines. This card works really well with this card, even though it wasn't necessarily meant to. I think stuff like that's really rad. Yeah.
I like that interaction.
What's your favorite thing? Give me two. You ready? Give me something that's unfair, unfun, and then give me something that just rustles your jimmies in all the right way. Just give me something like really fun stuff. Like, do you like playing foundations in the card pool, like Yoshimitsu or Cassie? Do you like building foundations and drawing off Scorch Wheel? Scorch Wheel decks are all over the place right now. Or they were asterisks. I mean, Scorch Wheel's rad.
Maxie's dead.
Yep, Maxie's dead for all of us who could talk about. So with that, we're gonna move on to topic 4 of the week.